Hoppa! Welcome back for another episode with Jack the Greek. As you can see, look at our beautiful cooking bench. You would have seen on a few other videos, my daughter and I put this table together over the last couple of days and upgraded from the standard trestle table we had before. Hoppa! As you can see on the side here, for today's cooking demonstration, we have some beautiful American style pork ribs. Hoppa! Look at them. Look at these beautiful long racks of pork spare ribs. We also have some smaller ones, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook these in two different ways. Here they are here. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is let me show you how we're going to set up the first batch of pork spare ribs. As you can see, we have some foil. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of dry rub on these ones, and we're going to cook it for around 15 to 20 minutes on the Crossray barbecue. We've had the Crossray barbecue on for about 10 minutes now on 350 degrees with all 4 burners on low. When we put the food in, we're going to turn the burners on high for about 15 to 20 minutes. These pork spare ribs, and again, it depends on the thickness and how long it's going to take to cook, but it should take you around 20 to 25 minutes to cook some beautiful American style pork spare ribs by Jack the Greek. Let's start the first one. Here we go, we've got it there. We've got some beautiful dry rub here, and what I use for my dry rub is an American Texan style dry rub. It's sweet but also bitter as well. So I do cover it like this, just like that. I grab a little bit of butter, and yes, I do use butter because that just helps it keep it moist, Jack the Greek style, and then we will cover it up just like that. And we will do that for the other couple as well. So we'll put that there for now, and I'll show you one more. And then I'll show you how I prepare the other ones. Put it straight in there. Again, a little bit of dry rub, just like this. And what we'll do is, at about the 20-minute mark, is we'll open them up and put some of our beautiful barbecue glaze sauce that was given to us from Betty from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game at Preston Market. Thank you, Betty. Let's keep going. Just like this. Beautiful. Let's close it up. There we go. And just for this demonstration, I'll show you how I do one of the big ones. Let's wipe our hands. With these ones here, oppa, look at that size. It's nearly 1.5 feet. I don't put any dry rub on it because with these ones, the end product is going to be a little bit sweeter without that smokiness flavour by just using the sauce. We will put a little bit of butter just in there again, and we'll cover it up. And again, we'll open it up and around the 20-minute mark and start putting the glazing, just like that. Okay, so we've finished them all, and as you can see, it's quite obvious which ones are the two that we didn't put any rub on. It's the 2 larger ones. The 3 small ones have got the rub, and then at the end, after around 20 minutes, we will start glazing for the last 5 minutes of our cooking. Let's remind ourselves again, we have our beautiful Crossray barbecue here. We've had all 4 burners on low. We've brought it up to about 350 degrees. We're now going to put it on high when we put our beautiful ribs in there to cook for around 20 minutes. So let's put our ribs, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the top grill. Using the bottom grill for this example is going to overcook and dry the actual meat. So we're going to use the features of the Crossray barbecue, the 2-level cooking, and using the upper grill to cook our beautiful pork spare ribs, American style by Jack the Greek. We'll close it, we'll turn them up, just like that, leave it on for about 20 minutes. It should sit on about 350 degrees, and after that, we'll start our glazing. Hoppa, see you soon. We've been cooking our beautiful pork spare ribs for around 20-25 minutes now. To be exact, we've had them on for about 23 minutes. All 4 burners have been on high on the Crossray barbecue, and as you'll see, we've been cooking them on the top grill. What we're going to do is now, we're going to take them off one by one, just like that. Take a couple at a time, and then we're going to start pasting them. They're quite hot, but we'll keep that down so we can keep the heat in there. So we'll take them off now, just like that. Opa. Look at that, beautiful ribs. And what we'll do is, opa, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And we'll put them in there. We'll throw that away. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our beautiful Jack Daniel's glaze from Betty from Preston Market. And thank you again, Betty, from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game, for giving us our beautiful barbecue glaze for today. So we'll put that on just like that. And that's how we're going to paste them all on. So we'll do the rest. We'll open it up. Beautiful. Oh, bah. Look at that. And again, it really depends on the size of your pork ribs. We'll put some juices in there like that. And we'll just close that off like that. I'll open one of the big ones now so you can see what they look like. Just like this. Grab it and put it there. Ah, beautiful. Listen to that. Ready to go. Beautiful. Look at the bone. Look how it's come off the bone, and look how the meat is already starting to cook beautifully. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful. And what we'll do again is put our glaze just like that, and then we'll put it straight back. So I'll take the rest off now. I'll finish the glazing, and I'll show you how I'll put them back in the barbecue on the Crossray for around 5 minutes to become golden brown. Opa. So as you can see, I'm putting on the glaze now. I've brought in all my ribs into my dish, and I'm beautifully covering them all the way around. And then I'm going to put them straight back into the barbecue. And what I'm going to do is put them straight back on top, just like that. And as you can see, the glaze is going all the way around, top, front, beautiful, just like that. And we'll put these in for around 5 minutes. And that's all we need to finish off our beautiful pork spare ribs, just like that. And if you remember earlier on the video, the small ones, we actually used a dry rub with them, and they're going to give us a bit more of a smokier taste than what the other ones will. Dry rub will always make the flavors a lot more intensive, and also add a lot more smokiness to it. We'll put a little bit more, just like that. And with these two last ones, we'll put them straight in, just like that. Opa. Excellent. Just like this. Beautiful. This is a big one, this one. Opa. Just over a foot long. We'll close it. We'll turn all the burners on low because we don't want to burn it. And we'll leave it there. And we'll put some of that paste on in the next 5 minutes and it'll be ready to go. Opa. Put a final glaze on our beautiful ribs. And we're going to do it while everything's on. So I'm using the same bowl as I prepared it earlier. It still had the glaze at the bottom. And I'm just putting it on like that. Opa. Look at that. Oh, look at the smells, the smoke. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. That's it. Put that there. We'll turn them over now. Just like that. Let them crisp up. Look at that. Zoom in closely if you can. Just see how beautiful and golden these beautiful ribs are becoming. Opa. Look at that. Excellent. Beautiful. Just leave that one down. It's a little bit thinner than the others, so we won't need to turn that one because that's ready. And we'll give that a bit more of a glaze. Just like that. Opa. Beautiful. We'll close that now for 2 more minutes and then we'll plate up. Opa. It's now time to start plating up. So we've turned off all our burners on the Crossray barbecue. Opa. So look at that. Let's plate up. You can see it's beautifully caramelized. Ah, man. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at our beautiful ribs. How caramelized they are. And how nice and beautiful. Red and dark brown. So we're going to put a combination here. And as you remember, the ones we had here, well, we'll leave that one. We'll put this one at the front. Just like that. If you remember the two front ones, we made with a little bit of dry rub. With the main spare rib in the middle, we had no dry rub. The dry rub gives it that extra smoky flavour and gives it a bit more tanginess as well. Overall, we've made a beautiful dish on the Crossray barbecue. Once again, with some beautiful pork spare ribs. To summarise, We cooked it for around 25 minutes on the barbecue, on all 4 burners on high, using the top grill. And look what we produced. Some beautiful American style pork spare ribs by Jack the Greek. Opa!